Hi, my name is Natalie Dixon, and I'm a sales engineer with Netchex. I have over 10 years of experience in the payroll and HR space. And today I'm going to be talking about the challenges that organizations and the manufacturing industry face, and how Netchex has tools that can help reduce or even eliminate some of those challenges. But first, let's start here. Who is Netchex? Netchex was founded 23 years ago by two former ADP leaders who believe payroll and HR could be done better with better service and better technology. And just like your business has evolved, so has the needs of our clients. At our core, we're built for hourly workforce, and we're here to support the people and businesses that keeps it running. So, what are some challenges that the manufacturing industry face today? High employee turnover. High employee turnover is a challenge for most organizations, but especially in the manufacturing industry, due to its complex and sometimes changing shift work. Getting the right candidates in the door faster has never been more top of mind than it is today. Whether it's finding the right fit for the specific shift or the one with a specific certification, like forklift operator, making sure you have the right candidates has never been harder to find. Next is diverse technology needs. Some people don't have smartphones, or they just aren't good with technology. Manufacturers need a technology that is built for the deskless worker, something that's easy to use whenever and wherever an employee needs support. If the tech's not easy, employees just won't use it. Complex scheduling and time needs. Manufacturer operations often run 24/7, requiring coverage across multiple shifts, including first, second, third, and even some split shifts. Employees may work 12-hour rotations, alternating schedules, or specialized shift patterns based on production needs. However, many workforce management solutions struggle to accommodate this level of complexity. Inflexible systems can lead to delays in payroll processing, inaccurate timekeeping, and bottlenecks in approvals, ultimately impacting organizational efficiency and employee satisfaction. So, how does Netchex help? Employee engagement and earned wage access. Netchex offers a suite of tools designed to strengthen employee engagement and reduce turnover, critical factors in the manufacturing sector. Features like employee engagement and performance management enable real-time recognition and automated milestone tracking, ensuring the important events like work anniversaries and birthdays are never overlooked. These tools help foster a positive workforce culture and boost morale across all shifts. Additionally, Netchex's earned wage access empowers employees with faster access to their wages, enhancing financial wellness and positioning your organization as an employer of choice. Hiring the right candidates from the start is also essential to long-term engagement and retention. Netchex streamlines the recruitment and onboarding, helping you attract and retain top talent more efficiently. Comprehensive time and labor management. Netchex delivers comprehensive time and labor solutions tailored to the complexities of the manufacturing space. With advanced scheduling capabilities, including support for shift work, rotating schedules, and split shifts, managers gain real time visibility into staffing levels at the beginning of each shift. This enables proactive decision making, including identifying coverage gaps and leveraging open shift pickup options to fill them quickly. Netchex supports tracking of department transfers, multiple job roles, shift differentials, and variable pay rates, which are common in shift based manufacturing settings. These capabilities ensure accurate timekeeping and payroll processing, while also improving workforce flexibility and efficiency. By streamlining staffing adjustments and timekeeping, Netchex helps reduce excessive overtime and mitigate employee burnout, contributing to a healthier and more productive workforce. Now, let's see Netchex in action. So, the best way to help with high employee turnover and retention is also getting the right candidates in the door quicker. And with Netchex Recruit, you have a job board distribution that's going to do that for you. You're going to be able to manage all of your job boards and paid ad campaigns in one place, have automated repostings every 18 to 30 days. You have a quick apply integration and, of course, direct integration with different job boards and indirect integrations available if you need. But we really want to take a peek at this Indeed Platinum partnership. We're one of 25 ATSs globally that has this partnership. And what that partnership means is you're going to get 98% visibility into your candidates. Your job's going to be seen by more people to help you hire those candidates quicker. On top of that, you do get job board integrations like a ZipRecruiter, a Google, Hire Me. But Indeed's going to be that platinum partnership that is going to be one of the best partnerships you can leverage. On top of that, once you start to get those candidate flows in, we also help you with things like branded launch pages, location-based custom job postings, mobile-friendly, and it's easy completion. So we do have an 88% completion rate with how easy our applications are. And then last but certainly not least, look text to apply options. Local applicants and customers interact with signage if you need it. You also get QR codes and mobile apps and automated text message engagement, anything to help you get those applicants through the system. So once you have your new candidate ready, now it's time to onboard that candidate with a quick and easy onboarding process. We don't want them to spend a bunch of time filling out paperwork. We want it to be easy for them. Whether they're on a smartphone like I'm showing you today or a laptop, they're going to get the same Netchex experience. But it tells them how many days they have until they start their job, gives them this task list of items they have to complete. And of course, they're going to be able to meet the team of folks that they're going to be working with, put a face to the name, learn some fun facts before you jump into those items. Now, you can customize this task list to whatever role that you're hiring for, because onboarding is a little bit different for everybody. With quick and easy wizard-based approach, your employees are going to be able to feel confident as they're going through and completing tax forms, completing things like their I-9, their emergency contact information. Want us to track your WOTC tax credit? We can. And of course, if you have any documents you want your employees to sign off on, not a problem. Stick them in the system. Your employees can easily see things like your company handbook and sign off on all of those policies. Now, leverage this for more than just onboarding. Leverage it for task management of items that other folks have to complete, whether it's getting a user their access card to the building, whether it's getting uniforms set up, whatever the case may be. Leverage this tool to send notifications to other members of the team of items that they have to complete and give them a due date on when they need to complete it. Now, we talk about this tool as onboarding, but it's also offboarding as well, or continuous task management throughout the year. You update a policy and you want the employee to sign off on it, just send them that quick task and they're going to get it right here from their Netchex app. Now, once your employee transitions out of that new hire phase, that's when the fun stuff happens. They're going to clock in and out. They're going to go through benefit enrollment. Maybe they'll do a performance review every so often. And with the Netchex experience, we want that to be an easy process for them. Again, we were built for the deskless worker, the folks who are on the go consistently, and we want to make sure the technology fits. So they can easily clock in and out within the Netchex mobile app. They can clock into the different departments that they might be working, the different roles, and look, we're going to keep track of all of the rates that goes with that. It's a quick and easy start day, end day, start lunch, end lunch. From there, they are able to see their time card, so if they completely forget to clock in, they're going to be able to let you know and submit that request over. See their tax forms at the end of the year, request early advances on the wages they've already worked, view their performance reviews or their one-on-ones, update a goal or two, view things like engagement, the kudos and the recognition. This truly helps with your employee retention. And look, you don't have to remember. It's all there for you. It's automated for you. And employees are able to engage with each other, even if they don't work in the same department. You also have other tools too, like in benefit enrollment. Netchex is there to help support you through your benefit enrollment by giving employees an easy-to-use tool. They can view things like PTO and their paycheck stubs. You can also send out some learning content to them if they have some consistent training they need to do. They also have an Ask HR tool, which, look, not everybody's tech savvy. We talked about that at the beginning. We want to make sure that we give employees tools that they can use that truly helps them. Whether it's submitting a PTO request for the employee, it's telling them how much they made on their last check, it's giving them the tools at their fingertips to feel supported. Sometimes they have questions about processes. They can ask those questions in the Ask HR tool and get an automatic response with all of their processes in place. So it gives HR a little bit of a break, but it supports the employee whenever and wherever they need. And look, this is first in the market. So this is something that is built for Netchex. We wanted to build it so you had something to support your employees on the days where you might be on vacation. From there, we do help with comprehensive scheduling by giving managers that who's in dashboard. It helps them see who's currently clocked in for the shift, who's clocked in but that they shouldn't be clocked in. It also shows them as well with anybody that's not there. And if they are missing an employee, they can easily click and call the employee right there from that who's in dashboard. They see any events that are taking place, like an employee's birthday, anniversary, or maybe a licensing is expiring. You want to make sure you're able to see that and catch that on the front end. Approval requests for those employees that forget to clock in, and then a time card manager where they can see everything. Now, that's not all. There is an admin side to this too. This is where all the bells and whistles come in, where you get analytical reporting, so you can see things like your employee turnover. You can put your favorite reports right here on your dashboard. You can see if you have anything expiring, and of course, who's going through that onboarding process. Payroll is quick and easy too. Paying employees is number one. That is top of mind. And we want to make sure that we give you the tools to make payroll easy. With things like an outstanding items dashboard, you can see any missing punches that you might have, any missing time cards, unapproved PTO, anything that can directly affect your payroll and the employee's paycheck. As well as those compliance items. Do I have any tax forms that still need to be completed for my new hire? Do I have any I-9s that aren't approved? These are big ticket items that need to be handled prior to processing payroll. But not a problem. Take a quick action, whether it's notifying employee of an item they have to complete, notifying the approvers, or just viewing the details and approving right here from the screen. You never have to leave payroll to get everything taken care of. So gone are the days of pulling multiple reports and sending multiple emails to try to find out what's going on with your payroll. It's all here at your fingertips. Don't forget information and warnings. You can see things like direct deposit changes, address changes, anything that could affect the payroll. We just want to give you that information and a little warning. But look, once you open payroll, it's 3 steps. You're using Netchex for timekeeping. So we're going to have it as a click of a button to move the time directly into the timesheets. Hit move to pay. And now everything is here on your timesheet grid. You can make edits, you can make updates, you can do whatever you need to do to ensure the payroll looks good. And your grid doesn't have to match mine. In fact, you might not have a bartender on staff or a server. That's not a problem. This is a customizable option for you, so make it the way you want to see for payroll. And don't forget, you can drill down on an employee level, you can do a retro pay. We also have true effective dating. Let me go ahead and put my number in there. But we have true effective dating in here as well. So it just helps you when you're going through and making those merit increases. Once you're ready, we will calculate the payroll. We'll give you gross and net and everything in between. And then, of course, a full breakdown of what we're going to debit from your account for the payroll. Any exceptions that might take place, these are those oddities of maybe an employee is active but not being paid in payroll. Maybe you're paying a 1099 employee W-2 wages. It's just anything that's going on. And then last but certainly not least, all of your preview reporting. You're going to be able to see employee by employee, check by check, deduction by deduction, what's physically going on in your payroll. And then when you're ready, hit that Submit Payroll to Netchex button. We're going to do all the third-party work for you. We'll pay your taxes, your new hire reporting, send your garnishments over, and of course your direct deposits. And that's payroll. Paying employees is number one. It is top of mind for employee retention, but also having those tools at your fingertips to ensure that timekeeping for your shift work is taken care of and automated. Employees have a tech that's easy for them to use, and they're always in the know. And then you, as that admin, you have the ability to process payroll and get your reporting quick, fast, and in a hurry because you have a lot of projects that you're working on. Well, that's just a little bit of how Netchex can work well in the manufacturing space. We can truly help you from expense management to performance reviews and, of course, disciplinary actions, all the way to points management. And, of course, things like benefits and 401k. Netchex has got you covered. Well, thanks for taking time today to learn more about the Netchex platform and how we work well in the manufacturing space.